How's it going, guys? And today we are in League 3, moving up in the world, playing Icebow on the ladder. And we're going to see if we can hit League 4 today. I hit League 3 off camera, I believe, and yeah, I mean, I guess I just play a lot better when I'm not recording because I was having a pretty nice win streak before, which I obviously don't have when I'm recording. I just want to NATO this so I can. Okay, yeah, that was a bad NATO. See what I mean? I'm already playing worse now that I'm recording, right? But this is my first game in a couple of hours, so I'm a little rusty. But um, we're just gonna go for an Ice Whiz in the back here. It looks like we might be fighting Hog EQ, which obviously is a pretty bad matchup. I mean, in my opinion, it's a bad matchup. I think other Expo players actually say it's a good matchup, but I personally think this is one of the worst matchups for Icebow because they can just Earthquake your Expo and the tower, and you have to go opposite lane, and then they can just switch lanes. And if you try to Rocket Cycle, they will just spam the ever-living heck out of you, so you'll just be completely screwed. Um, so yeah, I'm really not a fan of this matchup. I think it's very bad for the Expo player, but we're gonna see if we can, squeeze out a win anyway. That's the name of the game with this deck is muscling through bad matchups because every matchup is bad with this deck. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my Tornado here, try to activate my King Tower. Very nice, and we do take quite a bit of damage, but in single elixir you're gonna take damage. It's just like, how are you not gonna take damage? I mean, especially against Firecracker, right? Firecracker is such a stupid card, guys. I hate it so much. But anyways, yeah. So I've been noticing that the meta has been really crazy lately. Like, it's just new thing after new. Come on, don't do this to me. I forgot he had Rocket. I was too busy yapping. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna rocket, or sorry, tornado log this because I don't want to deal with the firecracker at all. But anyways, this is a, I think, winnable matchup because he doesn't actually have EQ. He has the rocket. I think that's actually better for me. So I'm gonna go for my Tesla here, and we do catch the. Hello, Hog Rider, please. Oh my goodness, bro. What was that? Did you guys see that? Where was that Hog Rider going, bro? Whatever. It's alright. Anyways, Hog Goblin Barrel, of course. You know, the classic deck. I'm just going for my rocket on the tower here. I kind of have to. And we'll see what he wants to do. I doubt he wants to rocket back because if he rockets... Yeah, I mean, if he... Thing is, he can't rocket because if he rockets, I'll go for my Expo. And he's very aware of that. So I'm just going for my Tesla up high here. And in this position, it should catch the Hog, even if he plays it to the side. Okay, I'm just gonna. Every time this firecracker comes down, I'm gonna rocket NATO it. Or, oh my gosh, not rocket NATO. I cannot speak English. I meant to say, oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, this is really bad. I'm just gonna go for my Expo here, even though he's just gonna rocket it and it's gonna suck. Yeah, I mean, guys, it might be cooked here. I really don't know how I'm supposed to get damage in this matchup. I mean, he just has infinite counters for all of my cards, and, like, what do I even do? That's the thing, bro. The Firecracker is, like, literally guaranteed damage, and I have to log the other stuff, right? So I can't... This is a really annoying deck, guys. It's like fire or log bait, but with, what's it called? Hog Rider instead. Like, that's pretty bad. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to go for my rocket here. I mean, there's really nothing I can do. I'm gonna go for my Ice Whiz here. Go for my Knight. Go for my NATO. And go for a log on this barrel. And, of course, he goes for a Tricky Barrel. I'm bad, guys. I'm really bad. This one might have to be cut out, bro. This is so bad. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna cut this one out. Which you know because you're watching it right now. But yeah, very hard matchup. I mean, I could have played better too. I should have stopped. Thing is, I'm in Hog EQ mode, right? So like the way my brain works is like I'm fighting Hog EQ, right? So I'm fighting it like I would fight Hog EQ, which is I'm going for logs on the. Okay, yeah, no, it's over. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I could have done there. But yeah, like I'm playing it like it's hog EQ, but it's not hog EQ. It's like some weird hog bait deck. So I played bad. What I should have done was just rocket cycle earlier and never log the firecracker. All right, guys, we're getting into a game against Jacob here, and yeah, so obviously not a great start there, losing our first game, but it's all right. You know, we just have to win all the other games now for it to be a decent video. But yeah, guys, I don't know, man. One of my videos actually hit 400 views today, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's crazy to me because like 400 different human beings saw what I made and, you know, watched the whole thing. Anyways, I'm gonna go for my log here predicting something. I did predict something. It wasn't what I was expecting though. Mega Knight bait though, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean that checks out, right? But okay, this does not check out at all. Actually, what is this? What the heck? Mega Knight hogs? Okay, bro. What in the mid ladder is going on here? But yeah, so I'm just gonna go for my Ice Whiz on top of these because they will get a hit if I don't, because of the way that they stack up. And I'm gonna go for my Icebow too. He should be, I think, 2 cards off from Mega Knight, so he can't just, you know, ruin my whole career. So he has to play one more thing before he can get to a Mega Knight, I think. Okay, now he's at Mega Knight, so he's definitely going to try to play it on 0, but I'm going to get a nice lock until then. I'm just gonna log this. Ooh, and Bad Ice Spirit too, because that gets clipped by my log. So we do get a nice lock here, get a lot of damage. And I don't have to defend those bats because the Icebow tanked for one of them. So yeah, great start for this game here. And I'm just going to set up a Tesla in the middle. And we're going to see what this guy wants to do. So yeah, what was I saying a minute ago? I was saying that the meta has been so crazy lately. Like, people are just playing whatever they want. Like, it's a different deck every day, I swear. That's like new meta, like, oh, Mohammed Light's new favorite deck, or this is the new best deck in Clash Royale. And it's like, it's a different thing every day. Like yesterday it was RG, today it's Royal Hogs, tomorrow it'll be Minor Poison. It's like, I think the meta is actually really good right now, which I know a lot of people don't like the meta right now because like oh, it's like there's so many like, you know, brain dead toxic decks. But like, when are there not brain dead toxic decks? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like this meta is good, not because like the cards that are viable are like cool cards or anything, but just because there are so many viable cards. Like, I feel like more than any other meta. Like, there isn't one archetype that's dominating, right? Like, Three Musketeers was dominating for like the first day of this season because obviously it was brand new and it's still really strong. But then people swapped to pigs, like pigs without the 3M, and like played pig cycle, and then they made like a pigs lightning deck. And I just think it's really interesting to see all the different decks come into the meta, and I think it's pretty good for Icebow too because you know, there are fewer like beatdown decks. It's more like cycle, and obviously if this deck's going to be better against cycle decks. I'm just gonna go for my log early for the Mega Knight and catch the Dark Goblin too, or pardon me, Dark Goggins, I should say. And we are going to get a nice lock here and probably win the entire game. Pretty easy matchup here against Mega Knight bait with the Evo Pigs. I don't really know what this combo is all about, but yeah. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't notice, I do have like almost all my cards except for Skelly's at level 15 now, so that's definitely helping a lot. Alright, we're up against Wyatt in this next game here. And he's got Mega Knight and RG in his favorite cards there. So, yeah, I was going to say this is looking to be a little bit sketchy of a matchup if he really does have both those cards in his deck, which, you know, he very well could, knowing the meta at the moment. Anyways, he spent 6 Elixir at the bridge and then 2 with the Zap, so I'm going to go for my Icebow here. He should not be able to afford a Mega Knight. Okay, I was correct. He could not afford a Mega Knight. I'm gonna go for my knight on top of this. Man, that's kind of a bad knight because now his archers are just gonna take out my whole Icebow, and then I don't have a counter push here, which is unfortunate. I mean, I guess he has to respond to the Ice Whiz there, but he might just ignore it. Looks like he will, which is honestly good for me. I'm gonna take any chip I can get, almost like a rocket's worth of damage. So actually, it is a rocket's worth of damage. Wow, so that was pretty good. Okay. Don't love that because I don't have anything in cycle for it, so I have to spend like 50 elixir on that. So yeah, I mean, holy mid ladder, by the way. He's got Valkyrie, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Royal Giant, and Mega Knight, of course. Like, what kind of deck is this? Like, seriously. And he's just going to go for RG at the bridge here behind this, and it's going to be very bad. Oh, he actually plays the opposite lane. You know, I'm actually proud of this guy because, like, I didn't think that he had it in him to, you know, do something as complicated as a split lane push. Anyways, I'm going to go for my skellies here after my Tesla dies because the RG won't shoot for a while, and then that will cause it to only get one hit. So we're still actually up in damage. But this matchup is going to be... Okay, we actually do get a Knight hit there, which is actually very big. I really don't like this, but I do have to go for an Evo Tesla here because I literally am just, like, my cycle is completely chopped, and I just cannot take all those Valkyrie hits, right? But, yeah, I mean, this is a bad matchup because he has both the Royal Giant and the Mega Knight to pressure me a lot, and I'm not going to be able to get an Expo lock in this game, probably, because, I mean, look at his deck. Look at his deck, guys. I feel like I don't even need to explain, right? So, I'm going to go for a Rocket on this Mega Knight here, chip down his tank a little bit, and he's probably going to go for an RG at the bridge after seeing that. He's going to go, ooh, ooga booga. Okay, he wasn't at the bridge, so I got to give him credit for that, but it did mostly play out according to what I was expecting. Okay, what is... Oh my gosh, he has Minion Horde. Oh my gosh, he has Minion Horde. I am not very happy about this. This is really bad. I just lost the game, guys. I'm pretty sure I just lost, guys, and I have to go Ice Wiz on here late. And I have to go from... Oh, okay, now it's over. Yeah, I mean, okay, what was I supposed to do, guys? Let me know in the comments what I should have done differently. There was nothing I could do. Alright, guys, we're in the next game against 1975, and so, yeah, I mean, like I said, this meta has been really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anything, like, quite like it before in this game. So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how it develops as the season goes on. But, yeah, I'm liking it so far. I mean, obviously, there are a lot of bad matchups for Icebow, but there are always bad matchups for Icebow. It's not anything new. Please kite that. What is my knight doing? Why did that Valk? Whatever, dude. It's okay. It's okay. It's literally fine. It's literally fine. I don't know what to do here, really. I'm going to go for my NATO. Very bad timing on that. I'm just going to have to go for my log here. I can't really spend a whole Tesla there, and he does still get a hit, bro. I hate the Hog Rider. Nerf Hog, by the way. It needs a nerf. I'm sorry to all the Hog players out there, but it really does need a nerf. I think, like, first hit speed or, like, slight hit point reduction or something, because that card is, like, the most consistent win condition in the entire game, I swear, for the elixir cost. Like, it's 3 elixir, but it always gets value. Anyways, I'm gonna have to rocket this, unfortunately. I just don't have anything else. So that's not great, but we're just gonna have to make do. And he's gonna melt that entire night before it gets a hit, which is very unfortunate, but again, it's one of those things, like, what am I supposed to do, you know? No use, you know, complaining about it when I can't do anything about it, right? Just like level 16. But yeah, so I finally yesterday uploaded my first video where I, like, made my own thumbnail. Like, I mean, it wasn't the first time I made my own thumbnail, but it was the first time I, like, actually, like, looked up a tutorial on how to make, like, good YouTube thumbnails and, like, actually put some, like, real effort into it instead of just, like, opening up, like, whatever I normally use to make my thumbnails and, like, throwing together 2 images or whatever. Like, I made a real, like, edited thumbnail and it got 2 views, so that was kind of unfortunate. Like, I was like, okay, well, what's even the point? Why would I even bother with that if I'm not even, like my other video, which has, like, the worst thumbnail I've ever made, got 400 views, and the one where I actually put effort into it got 2 views. Like, I don't know, bro. But, you know, that's just, you know, how it is, I guess. So, yeah, he is going to go in for a balloon here, and, I mean, I gotta go for a late Tesla, I guess. I mean, this is a... Minion Horde is always going to be bad for Icebow, right? I mean, like, ever since they nerfed the Tornado, it's been a very bad matchup. And so, look, this is basically an unwinnable position. I basically have to get a Knight, an Evo Knight, Evo Tesla lock here, and it looks like he might be giving it to me for free. I'm going to go for a late Evo Tesla here and see what he wants to do. The thing is, it's really awkward to go same lane, right? So maybe I should have just gone opposite lane and called it a day. I am leaking elixir, I know, guys, I know. But, oh, why is that not... Dude, why was my princess tower not attacking that? That was, really bad for my princess tower. So I'm just gonna have to go opposite lane here, I think. I don't think I have a choice. I'm just gonna go Ice Whiz on top of this. And that's still gonna get a hit, I think. Okay, no, we're actually still alive here, and I'm gonna go for my Knight on top of this just to DPS this down. And I'm gonna go for Tesla on 0, and hopefully distract this Inferno Dragon with my Skellies. Very nice. Going for my Ice Wizard on top of this. Okay, he does overcommit on the defense there. I also overcommit on my defense, so we kind of even out. Okay, really, really bad Skarmy there, so that's really good for me. This guy's panicking a lot, and his hog jumps, which I'm sure he's not happy about. So I'm going to go for my Rocket NATO, which would have been perfect, but unfortunately I messed it up. But it's okay because we actually do secure the win. Nice comeback there. So guys, against Balloon, you just, like, sometimes, like in matchup like that, you just got to go opposite lane when they least expect it. And we are up against Hi-Fi here. And this is a very bad starting hand. I've got literally 0 troops, but, you know, whatever. I'm just going to set up my Tesla in the middle if nothing else happens. But, I mean, honestly, I should probably just wait for my opponent to make a move because, okay, he goes Executioner in the back. I'm going to go for my Tesla. Probably should have placed it like 1 or 2 tiles higher so it could snipe the Executioner more easily because he's probably running like Hog, Eggsy, NATO if I had to guess. Ooh, Magic Archer. So, I mean, definitely Nate. Oh, Drill. Interesting. Okay. Very, very interesting. So I'm going to go for my Knight here. What was that Drill placement, by the way, guys? Can we talk about that? Like, Bro. He's got Bowler, Executioner, Magic Archer. This is really annoying. Because, like, obviously I can't beat that. I can't get a single Icebow lock this game. Okay, I get a tiny lock. I lied. But, like, I have to go for my Ice Whiz here because I just cannot let him get the chip on my tower. And this really sucks because, I mean, he's playing a gimmicky, boring deck where he's just throwing things at the bridge and then NATOing everything together. And, I mean, look at all the splash he has in his deck, guys. This is, this is mid-ladder, guys. Every matchup is a bad matchup, I'm telling you guys. Literally, like, you won't find a good matchup. It's just not possible. And yeah, he has the Firecracker too, because this guy needed another splash card in his deck, like, you know. So I think the key to winning this matchup is going to be going for defensive Expos, even in single elixir, because he doesn't seem to have like a real win condition other than the drill, and as long as I have my Expo to kind of kite the range attackers and kill them before they even cross the bridge, I shouldn't have too difficult of a time. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for an defensive Expo. I guess it is double elixir now, but, you know, whatever. And okay, I was going to say I might rocket this if he lets me, but he decides to go for a bowler in the back. So, okay, I'm going to rocket NATO this, I think, because that's a lot of value with the rocket. Obviously, the bowler lives, but he gives me an entire eye drag. Like, I will take that any day of the week. Yes, sir. And he goes for a Prince here. Dagger Duchess is really not doing him any favors here. Okay, actually, I think that was a bad log because I should have waited for the Prince to get, like, closer to my tower. Let's see. I don't think I need to log that, right? Yeah, okay. He'll probably go for, like, a Snowball or something. Actually, I don't think he has a spell because he's playing, like, such a gimmicky deck. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't have a spell at all. That shouldn't hit my tower, right? Yep, okay, we're good. And I'm going to go for another defensive Expo here. Yeah, I mean, look, guys, he can't really break through because his best tank is like the Prince and the bowler. Like, he can't really tank for the Expo, so he just kind of has to take all that damage for free, and he really doesn't like doing that, obviously. So he is going to get a very nice Magic Archer lineup, though. I'm going to go for my Ice Whiz on top of this, and then my Skellies on the drill, and go for my Knight on top of it now. And I like that he changed lanes. It's actually really good for me. I really want to go in here, but I know it's a bad idea. Okay, wait. Oh, I just messed up the rocket. I'm sorry, guys. That was really bad. That was really, really bad. It's okay, though. It's not okay. It's really not okay at all, actually. But, you know, we make do. We figure something out. And so let's see where he wants to place the drill. Why is that on my tower? And why did firstly, why did it not kite into my X-Bow, right? That's the first question I have. Second question is, why didn't it kite onto my knight now that it decided not to go for my X-Bow, right? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all to me. Anyways, I'm gonna go for my log here to kill this faster. Ooh, nice, we catch the furnace. We actually are going to get a lock in this game because this guy is running Evo spam. What was that drill placement, bro? That was the worst drill I've ever seen in my life. Unironically, that was the worst possible drill I've ever seen. And I'm going to go for my rocket here on top of this because he's probably going to go for like a, you know, something like that at the bridge, I figured. And I'm going to go for my log here on this marcher to get a nice little lock here. And we are somehow getting Expo locks in this insane matchup. That's just the power of this deck, guys, and in the hands of a decent player, you can just get wins against the weirdest decks ever. And we do close out the win against this weird drill cycle deck, so that's going to be very good for us, guys. We are up against Gandalf. I'm not sure if it's the gray version or the white version, but we're probably not going to find out today. That was a bad joke. I'm just going to go for my Ice Whiz on the right and then my Knight on the left because our cycle was really bad, unfortunately. And I'm going to go for my X-Bow, I think, first play. We have equal damage, so if he Earthquakes, you know, whatever. Good riddance. Okay, he's running recruits. Okay. I should have, you know, thought about that as a possibility, but I didn't. So now we are going to basically lose the game immediately. Great. Yeah, guys, I love fighting recruits. Well, at least he's not playing the traditional recruits. He's playing recruits bait. I mean, I think it's recruits bait, given that he has Dark Goblin, right? But it's not traditional recruits because he has Dark Gob and the Valkyrie. Okay, how did that get on my tower, guys? I have done that placement 1,000,000 times, and it has never gotten on my tower until now. Okay. Well, time to show you guys how my skills have been improving because I'm going to need to be on my absolute best gameplay today if I'm going to be beating recruits. So I'm just... Do I want to go for an Expo here? I mean, I don't really have any better play, right? I'm just going to go for my defensive Expo here on this cage so he can't build up infinite value with it. He cycles his log on nothing, which is kind of weak. What? Maybe he knows the matchup is so broken that he doesn't even, like, he's not even concerned about losing, right? So I'm just going to go for my Tesla at the bridge. I know it's kind of a bad play, honestly. Like, I know it is, but I just feel like I just have to make something work here, or else I'm never going to get a lock or anything, right? And if I don't get a lock, I lose, obviously, because of, you know, the circumstances. So I'm just going to go for my Expo here and hope he can't afford recruits. He did just go for the Zappy, so I feel like he won't... Yeah, guys, it's over. Good game. Yeah, guys, you can't win this matchup. But, yeah, I mean, you already can't win it, but... You know, I thought, you know, maybe we'll try, you know, maybe we'll try to get a little bit of a cheeky win against recruits, but, no, not today. I'm just going to go for my Expo at the bridge. I have no other play, and when he plays recruits, I'm just going to stop the recording because, I mean, there's nothing else I can, yeah, okay. Alright, guys, we are in the next game, and that last game never happened because Royal Recruits are broken and somehow have not been nerfed yet. I don't even know. I wish for cards like the Recruits, they would make like the evolution somehow require more skill or like have more synergy with other cards rather than just being brain dead overpowered like how the Recruits evolution is. Like they just get a Prince Dash, like. Who thought that would make them more interesting, like more engaging, right? Like, who thought that? Like, seriously, who thought that? Anyways, I'm gonna get a very nice rock. Yo, guys, I never miss my rockets. I never miss my rockets. Okay, bro, you don't have the VM. You don't have the VM, bro. Okay, well, we do at least bring the Mega Knight to my King Tower. It doesn't matter. We just lost already. I have to go for an 801-0 or else I lose my literal entire tower. Oh my gosh. Oh, bro. Bro, this is what I fight every day, bro. I swear. I have to put up with this all the time. Oh my gosh. Alright, well. I hope everyone is having a nice day at home because, or at work or wherever you're watching this, because I am not having a very good day, as you can tell by the matchups I'm getting. I'm gonna go for my skellies here on top of this, and I mean, what do I even do, right? Like, I just kind of have to. I mean, what I have to do is just go all in, right? And that's not gonna win me the game. And he honestly, he can log cycle me from his position, right? Like he can just he doesn't even have to do anything else, right? Um, let's see. I'm gonna go for a log NATO here just to get rid of that firecracker, and he does go waste the night dash actually, which is very good for me. I'm gonna go for my Tesla here and go for my Expo, and we do have a nice little push here. And he does waste the witch in the back, as I expect from a player like this. He's just completely clueless. Like he has no idea what is going on in the game for some reason. Um, and we are getting a very nice Expo connection here, but it's not enough to win the game or anything. But maybe if this guy really throws, like really, I mean really throws, like it would be a major throw, right? But okay, he's gonna get a chip on tower. Never mind. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything I can do. I think I have to go for rocket cycle, but it's not gonna. It's not enough. Yeah. I mean, I can't. Yeah. I mean, guys, I tried. Okay, and that's all you can ask. It really is. Yeah. I mean, what was I supposed to do, guys? This is what I get matched up against decks like this literally every single game. Literally every game, it's like this. Like, look at my history, bro. Look at my history. I can't fight real decks. I can't fight any skill. What is this? What is this, bro? I forgot to resume the recording. Oh my goodness! And this guy went for graveyard first play. Very skilled. But yeah, I was just saying. I was just ranting about how I always get matched against like the worst opponents ever, and they win anyway because they have the most brain rot decks in existence. Like this guy just has bowler, so he's just gonna counter my entire Expo. Okay, actually he's not gonna counter my entire Expo. He's actually going to die before you can do that. So I'm actually going to get a very nice lock here, but I don't know. I don't know what the situation is like, to be honest. But I was just saying, like, I enjoy making these videos, but every time I start recording, I get matched against the most brain rotted decks in existence, and like, bro, it's just insane. Like I swear, every single time I like start recording, this happens, and I don't even know like what to do, bro. I swear. Holy brain rot. He's okay. Hold on. So he activated my. Firstly, he activated my king tower, right? Then he goes for a second graveyard in single elixir when he knows I'm running Expo. Like, this guy is in League 3, by the way. This guy got through the same matches that I have been going through. He survived all of them with this brain rot tech and is in League 3. Guys, never let anyone tell you that this game is skillful, because bro, this is the type of stuff that people be pulling on. Like, I know it's still mid ladder, right? Like League 3 is not like top ladder, right? But like, do you know how long you have to play this game to get to League 3? Like, you have to go so far in the ranks. And this guy is just, bro, like, what is this? I'm just gonna go for my, I didn't know he had freeze, but I'm not surprised he had freeze. And this should be a pretty easy win though, because I mean, realistically, how can he break through, right? Graveyard, I would say, is a decent matchup unless they have the bowler, which this guy actually did have the bowler, but I still feel like it's decent enough just because, well, I don't even know if the matchup is decent, but I know my opponent is not decent, so it doesn't even matter, right? But I'm just going to go for my log here for the freeze and clip the bowler there, and we are going to get a nice, easy win, guys. So I'll see you in the next one. Alright, guys, we are against Ahmed here, and we... Alright, let's see what this guy wants to do. I'm probably just going to go for an Ice Whiz in the back. It hasn't failed me for a while now. Okay, he does go for a Valk, so I'll respond with my Ice Whiz, and then I'll go for a Knight on the bridge once the Valk crosses to try to beat the Ice Whiz. I'm actually going to cycle my log too. Very nice timing on the log there. I'm just going to go for my Knight now because I don't want the Firecracker to splash onto my Ice Whiz. And we should be okay. Yeah. Guys, this is why, I promise you, this is why, this is the exact reason why I literally always go for log NATO on the firecrackers. Like every time you see someone play a firecracker in mid ladder, you should always spend all 5 of your elixir on that log torn. What is this deck, bro? What is this deck? What is this deck? Like, excuse me? Like, this is not a real deck, guys. This is not, what are we doing here? Ram Rider, Mega Knight, Skeleton Barrel, Valkyrie. Holy brain rot. Oh my god. Evo Valk 2, of course, right? Gotta have the Evo, right? Most brain dead Evo in the game, by the way. I'm just saying. Actually, no Firecracker exists. I forgot. But yeah, he has both of them because, of course, he has both of them. But yeah, like literally, just go for the log NATO every time. It's not worth it, guys. Trust me. I promise you, it's not worth it. Okay, very awkward here that he has the ram. I don't know how he has the elixir for that, by the way. Can we talk about that? Whatever. We don't have to talk about it. And I have literally nothing for this skeleton barrel. Again, I don't know how he even had the elixir for that, but you know, I can't do anything about it. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I think I'm like down 70 elixir because he just has infinite elixir in his storages somehow. So I'm just going for my defensive expo here and try to cycle back to another Tesla for his Ram Rider. Gonna go for my log here. We do catch the gang, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna go for my knight on top of this MK and go for my Icebow so that the, what's it called? Oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called. So that the thing doesn't splash onto my thing, is what I was trying to say. I have to rocket this, which is pretty bad, of course. Now we're still down elixir, and you spamming on 0, I think. So we probably are good, but dude, calm down, bro. You're not gonna die if you don't play something at the bridge. I promise you. I promise you, you will not die if you don't play every card at the bridge. I swear. I know it's hard to believe, right? I know you've been betrayed before by your loved ones, but it won't happen. You won't die. It's not gonna kill you, okay? Thank you. Thank you, bro. This is what's best for all of us, including for you, bro. Alright, I'm gonna go for my knight at the bridge here. Predict something. Okay, he does go for the Ram Rider, but I have my Evo Tesla in cycle, and we do the Expo. Thank you, Expo, my absolute goat. It just sniped that firecracker for me, and looks like we're going to get a win here against Brain Rot Cycle, which is every single deck that I've fought against the entire day, by the way, is Brain Rot Cycle. Alright, I'm gonna get one more game, I think, and see you guys in the next one. Alright, guys, we're against Alwyn Drills. I wonder what deck this guy's running. But yeah, like, dude, okay, wait, hold on. I'm actually terrified of this guy. He's got level 14 Princess Tower, but he's in League 3. Like, this guy has got to have the most goated defense ever. Anyways, like I said, guys, always tornado log the firecrackers. Log them every time, bro. I swear, it's not worth it. Because, look, everyone's running the same deck at this range. They're running Mega Knight, Valkyrie, Ram Rider, or Hog Rider with the Valkyrie and the Hog Rider. Oh my gosh. I'm so brain rotted I can't even, like, say the deck. But that's basically what they play, right? I'm just going to go for my Expo here, because if he goes for Mega Knight, I can just go for my Knight here in this position, and it should be good. Hello? Bro? You good? This guy's just not gonna play anything, I guess. So, I guess time to yap about something. I don't know. What do I even talk about, bro? There's not much that's, going on. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll talk about, myself. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to talk about. Like, you know, when I was a kid, right, I used to do acting, right? I used to do, like, stage plays. So, like, I would, like, be assigned a role, and then I would go on stage and read my lines. You know what a stage play is. And I used to do that a lot when I was a kid. I was really into it, and I was really good at it, too. Like, I was frequently getting, like, lead roles in the acting school. that I went to. But eventually, the reason why I stopped going to theater school is because COVID hit, and then like all of a sudden, all of a sudden, I would just be, oh my gosh, guys, we hit League 4. All of a sudden, because of COVID, everything closed down and we weren't allowed to do plays. So I just kind of fell out of love with acting because I really got worse at it over time. And this guy's playing Skelly Barrel. Guys, have I told you how much I hate Skelly Barrel? I think it's like the most brain dead win condition in the game, except for the wall breakers, right? Most brain dead card is the firecracker, but the most brain dead win condition is the skeleton barrel. Like that card is so annoying. Okay, he does go for a mortar here. Very fun. I'm just gonna go for my Ice Whiz here, and okay, I don't know why. I don't understand how the E-Wiz's targeting works. To be honest, it's kind of weird. How is that on my tower, bro? How is that on my tower? Whatever. It's fine. It only gets one hit, but we do make it to League 4, guys, so that's pretty huge. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my... Okay, bad Tesla placement because it does get hit by the Berserker, but it's okay. We're still pretty safe. I think I just go for an Expo here on 0, hear me out, because he might go for a Mortar. He does not go for the Mortar, but I'm glad I got that Expo down because now he can't go for the Mortar, and I really am just... Like, this matchup, I'm just trying to survive until double Elixir so I can stack up the defensive Expos and just, like, build up one really big push with, like, the Evo Tesla, right? So, okay, I didn't need that Knight, to be honest, but now he has to respond to it at least. So, oh, and my Expo gets on the Berserker, which is actually quite nice, because it's going to take the whole thing out. And I'm going to go for my Ice Whiz here on this Evo Brain Rot Barrel. I really hate this card, bro. I really do. It's so brain rotted. I'm going to go for my log here on this gang. And dude, someone is very like, is this guy a YouTuber or something? Because like this guy has fans like that, bro. I'm just gonna go for my Evo Knight here, and this should take out the mortar pretty... Okay, actually it doesn't even connect. So I'm just gonna go for my Evo Tesla here. Why does that lock onto that when it's not even like closer? I don't even know. Anyways, I'm gonna go for my Evo Tesla here. He did just waste the Barb Barrel, and I have an Ice Whiz down, so this is gonna be pretty good here. He does have to Fireball, and that's not enough though. That's not enough. I still have half my Expo left, and I'm just gonna NATO this so it dies faster, and go for my Knight to block the Barb Barrel. Please get a lock, get a lock, get a lock. Okay, we get like 2 shots. That's not even worth it. Okay, I'm gonna go for a pre-log here. Oh, I really thought I was gonna catch something there. I'm just going to go for my Expo here. Yeah, I figured he was going to go for a Mortar. I'm going to go for my Ice Whiz to tank. Go for my Skellies here. Very nice Skellies there. I do kite the Mortar. And, like, I know that it was a 6 for 4 trade, right, guys? But the reason why I'm okay with it is because at the end of the day, what are we doing? We're getting rid of the Evo Mortar, right? Like, he doesn't have the Evo anymore. And he does waste the... Oh, shoot. This guy's got a Boss Bandit. That's really not good. That's really bad, actually. Oh my gosh. Oh no, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Okay. We're okay, though. We're alive. I'm gonna go for my Tesla early just to catch the Mortar. Okay. He doesn't go for it. I'm gonna go for my Ice Whiz to keep that healthy, and he does go for the... I feel like he shouldn't be using these Barb Barrels on my Teslas, because, like, obviously the thing he needs to snipe is the Expo. He does go for very nice Fireball there by him, because he does hit the Tesla, but I am going to get a nice little lock here. As I predicted, I would, and I'm going to go for a Knight on top of this, and now he has to go for Mortars, right? He can't play on the defense, so I'm going to get ready for my Evo Tesla at any moment. I'm actually going to go for it now. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good, because he has to go for that, and he might go for, like, a Prediction Fireball here. No, he goes for a Prediction... on that instead, and I'm just gonna go for a Tesla here, and now I think he's kind of in a bad cycle, so I'm gonna go for my Tesla, and I'm gonna go for another Ice Whiz here on top of this. Yep, I figured he would try to go for something like that, and I do get a very nice log there. Look at that log, guys, beautiful. Have you seen Expo gameplay this beautiful in a while? You might have been watching really good YouTubers before me, but you know, this is still very nice gameplay. I'm gonna go for my log on top of all this. It's pretty free. Shoot, that Ice Whiz, or that E-Whiz is gonna get a hit. Tesla, come on the tower. I'm on the tower. Oh my gosh, guys, What a crazy win that was against Mortar, Boss Bandit, Bait. I mean, Mortar, Bait, I think is a decent matchup, but it's so easy to throw, and it's a very difficult card to work around. So look at that, guys. We made it to rank 4, or League 4 rather, and this is actually my first time ever getting to Champion League. So we're going to get some nice rewards here. And guys, since we made it to champion, I think I'm going to call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please leave a comment. Let me know why you didn't like the video or why you liked it and what you want to see next. Like, do you want me to keep playing Icebow on the ladder? What should I talk about in my video, right? If you care, right? Or if you just want to hear me yap about the matchup or whatever, right? But if you want me to talk more about my life or whatever, I want to leave it to you guys. Just leave a comment and tell me your feedback, because I'm always open to hearing new ideas, suggestions, etc. But yeah, let me know if you guys like especially the longer videos or the shorter videos. Whatever you guys want to watch, I'll make it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.